Okay guys, first thing we're going to learn to do is how we hold the sticks properly. So we're going to start with the right hand, so the right hand grip. So what you need essentially to start off with is your thumb and your first finger. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick the stick up with your thumb and your first finger. Now you move till about a quarter of the way down the stick. And you're going to pinch it with your thumb and just at the inside of your finger, just in your first, basically your little line on the finger there. And we're going to poke the stick straight up in the air like that. Now this is what we call our pinch grip. Okay? Now, remember, this is your right hand. So what you do is in your fingertips, on your next two fingers, you make sure you place them on the bottom of the stick. Now make sure the tips are on the bottom. Don't point them straight down like that. Make sure they're resting on the bottom of the stick. Now, some people like to use their pinky if they can get their pinky on it. Some people don't. Most people generally just use the next two. But if you feel comfortable and want to use your pinky, by all means, there's no law against it. But essentially, make sure you have the next two on it. And what you do is then, when they're on it, you basically push the stick underneath the palm of your hand, where the stick touches the palm of your hand. What you don't do is have the stick going out the side of your hand like that. That's a big no-no. So underneath the palm of your hand. Okay? Now, what you do now is put your arm out straight like that, and make sure the stick's running nice and parallel straight with your arm. As I say, underneath the palm of your hand and straight under your arm. Okay, so what you do next then is you're going to bend your elbow slightly that way. You don't go too far or you'll strain your shoulder. Just out nicely, a little bit like that. Keeping all this nice and parallel, still your stick at the front of your hand. Make sure you're keeping this what we call a nice little pocket gap. So it gives you plenty of room for your stick to have plenty of freedom to move. Keeps it nice and flexible. And remember your fingertips on the bottom. Okay? So before you actually try and hit the drum pad, just practice moving that like that. Okay? You should be able to, with your fingers possibly, just bounce a stick off the palm of your hand. Just like that. Now if you can do that with your little pocket gap, then you're on a winner. Okay? So, keeping that in mind, don't strain your arm too much, elbow out a little bit, but not too much, just like that. So what you're going to do now is we're going to hit our drumstick off the drum pad. So essentially the drumstick's going to do the same thing that a ball does. If I bounce the ball on the floor, well, obviously a ball's going to do what? It's going to bounce back up again. So with your drumstick, you're going to hit the drum pad, and your drumstick's going to do the same thing that the ball does. So when it hits, it's going to bounce back up again. Now, everything that we've done so far has enabled us to achieve that. So with this little pocket gap, fingers in the bottom, nice and parallel and straight, and this nice loose feel. The stick's got to be so loose that you can effectively move it like that through your fingers. Okay? If you hold your stick too tight, that means then when you go to hit the drumstick in the pad, you'll get a now dead sound like that. Okay? So that's a big no-no, that's wrong. So nice and loose, and as I say, if you look at your knuckles, and your knuckles are white, essentially that means you're holding the stick too tight. So knuckles white, stick too tight. So make sure it's nice and loose, and then when you hit the drum pad, it gives you a nice big bouncy beat like that. Okay? So just fiddle away with that until you get used to the feel of the stick like that in your hand. Okay? So that's your right hand grip.